Special March with Star Trek Online, episode 65. Hello, Special March with Star Trek Online, episode 68. 68, I think. This is like the last episode, let's find out though. Wait, no, 67. Okay. Okay, this is again. Hello, it's Special March with Star Trek Online, episode 67. Okay, so we're going out there to the Dyson sphere again. Okay, we're go to the sphere. Sphere space map, which is where? Oh, okay. Not fire up in it. I'm in sphere space. Go to the sphere space battle. Where is that? There's no arrows above. Okay. Let's go to the sphere space. I don't know what you're talking about. Sleep. Got a link to fantastic though. I found him. Oh look! It's almost complete. The sphere space. I guess we want to finish this, guys. What I don't want to do. No, I'm not under attack. You got my head. Alright, I quit. They're all gonna go out of control. I quit. Stupid keyboard. I quit the stupid game. We're gonna go there. Delete the whole universe! Boom! I quit this one. Quit! I'm gonna prepare for the last episode because I'm gonna have to quit this series, so that'll be the last episode. I don't have much time left for that. Why don't you just go away? I quit this. I quit. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing something. Alright. Go to the stairs, battle station. this stupid battle station is. Which one, you dum-dum? No, I'm done. We're going somewhere else. I'm gonna skip this one. Good. Time. I'm on episode 67. Or I could say 68, 67. 2 episodes left to go, which means 8, 9. But I want to go to 70. Actually not. I'm probably at 70. Okay.
Last time on Star Trek Online.
We are fighting a war on multiple fronts. We have to consider the Borg, the Undine, and the Romulans, as well as the Klingons.
I see now my deception has been exposed. Starfleet has lost too many ships and too many good men and women to a fight we now know was caused by Iconian and Undine influence.
Is that
an Iconian gateway? Yes, I believe it.
I remember this one.
Into the gateway, now!
Are all those markers Iconian gateways?
Sir, we've been scanning the gateway. The monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. We are within the Solanae Dyson sphere, a spherical structure built around a star.
We now know why the sphere generates vast amounts of Omega particles. It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space.
It now appears that the Jenolan sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Solanae and moved to this location.
You're not, Cooper.
We will repel the Undine and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threats. The Undine are a threat to us all. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy.
And now, the continuation.
Now the continuation. We don't know what day it is. Okay.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. I will admit that I did not expect to be here with Voyager again. It is agreeable. Thank you for agreeing to attend this conference and supporting my position on the Undine. However, reaching a consensus today will be difficult. Many different agendas will be represented here today. I will speak to you in person shortly. Tuvok out.
Welcome to the Jenolan Dyson sphere. Please beam down to these coordinates.
Okay.
Good to see you. I'd say you're right on time, but it looks like everyone else wants to be fashionably late. We're still finishing preparations for the conference, and Admiral Tuvok is already there. The Klingon and Romulan delegates will arrive soon, so we should head inside as soon as you're ready.
I think this is gonna end the series. Seasons. Say it right. This not this episode.
Thank you for joining us here. We need assistance with preparations for the conference.
Something.
The Romulan and Klingon delegations are still in private deliberations, but other delegates are arriving. Several preliminary tasks remain before we can begin the presentation. Your support in this matter would be appreciated.
Okay.
Where do you want me posted, sir?
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 Hello, Klingons. Argument. Where's the argument? But Jordan.
This Cardassian thug is trying to push Bajor out of this conference. We have as much of a right to be represented here as any other world, more than the Cardassians. They're not even part of the Federation or the Klingon Empire.
I simply pointed out that as a Federation member world, Bajor has no need to send an independent diplomat to this conference. After all, Bajor has no separate planetary interests that would require their attendance here. The Federation speaks for them. I wouldn't exactly say that the state of Bajor inspires much confidence. After all, it is a Cardassian space station that the Federation uses to police the wormhole. Even so, the state of security at the wormhole is far from ideal. The Dominion has taken control twice now, hasn't it?
The Federation has never made a policy of preventing member worlds from overseeing their own interests in conjunction with Federation efforts. Or is Bajor going to be treated differently than other member worlds?
Well, since you put it that way...
Blah, 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 blah.
Thank you for your assistance. Please take the opportunity to speak with the various delegates. Having an understanding of the positions of each representative will facilitate more effective negotiations.
Okay.
The Xindi are here to support Admiral Tuvok's call for cooperation. We know what tragedies befall a people who are being manipulated by outsiders, as we once were. The Undine's lies and manipulation remind us of the Sphere Builders, whose deceptions led us to make one of the greatest mistakes in our history. There are 5 races on my world. We all know reaching a consensus can be difficult, But the Xindi are living proof that if we put aside animosity,
The Federation's position is quite clear. We believe the only way to safeguard the future of the Alpha and Beta Quadrants is for all of the galactic powers to behave as reasonable entities and work together to oppose those who would threaten our worlds. It doesn't matter if that threat comes from the Undine, the Borg, or the...
Frankie. Klingon. What else? This person.
I sincerely hope that the Federation is not wasting our time here. If your presentation is to explain the threat posed by the Undine, let me spare you the effort. The Klingon Empire has been aware of this threat for...
Thank you for the invitation. Starfleet certainly knows how to organize their meetings on a grand scale. I trust that the Republic will be able to take a leadership role in studying this sphere. The extensive knowledge we've gained from the Solanae sphere should give us an advantage here. And, after all, the gateway that leads to both of these spheres is in Republic space. Yes, the Undine. Very interesting. My security advisors have been looking over the data, and we are all very curious to hear what you and Admiral Tuvok have to say on the matter.
We are almost ready to begin. Will you complete the final preparations for the conference while I speak to Captain Sean? After that, your assistance in encouraging everyone to take their seats would be...
Okay, so that would be, Please take your seat.
I suppose...
Yes, yes, I'm going.
Yeah, get seated, please.
I was just going. Don't rush me.
Oh, that was a good one. Okay. Next. Frankie, sit down.
Ah, yes.
The Undine represent a clear and present danger to not only the Federation, but also the Klingon Empire and Romulan Republic. The damage done here by a mere handful of ships is clear evidence for the need for cooperation.
With respect, Admiral, the Romulan Republic is quite capable of leading exploration and security measures here, just as we have led efforts to secure the Solanae sphere. My militia...
I find it interesting that the Federation suddenly has concerns about the Undine now. Where was the Federation when the Empire discovered Undine infiltrators in the Alpha Quadrant? Or is the Federation only interested now the Undine threatens something you want?
Given the exceptionally complicated nature of such
Ambassador, given what we now know, that was a mistake. The Empire recognized the Undine threat years ago. We didn't.
You admit you are wrong?
The evidence provided by Admiral Tuvok and his team is sound.
Thank you, Captain Sean. However, dwelling on past mistakes will not solve the problems of the present.
Our fleet stands ready to protect both spheres from the Undine.
The Undine can wait. We have more important business to discuss. Who owns this sphere? I represent a consortium of businessmen on Ferengina. We are prepared to invest significant venture capital into transforming this sphere into a vacation destination to rival Risa. I have a proposal of $500,000 of... What's that?
Tuvok to Voyager. Report.
A massive fleet of Undine vessels just appeared from a rift. They're setting a course for the gateway.
The Undine? What do they want?
Unknown. Direct to Lisette. Track their course.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. We're receiving a distress signal from Earth's space dock.
Sean to Federation fleet. Red alert. Prepare for immediate departure.
The Federation is our enemy, but the Undine attack like assassins in the night.
We will crush the Kamiku!
Okay.
A significant Undine force is headed for the Sol system. We must stop the Undine from breaching Earth's defenses.
Going to Earth! Last on Voyager was somewhere it was Borg.
Species 8472 is already boarded Earth space dock. Once we are through the gateway, we must render assistance as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what time we're at? 28 minutes! Mm-hmm. 29. 1 minute till episode 67 done. I don't know what episode I'm going to do. 60. I think I'm going to episode 70, so that'll be 3 more episodes. Still having episode.
I am picking up several distress calls from across the system. Curious. There are fewer Undine vessels than we witnessed using the gateway. Negative. The subspace relay booster network appears to be offline. I am reading Undine ships attacking Earth space dock, as well as attacks on the lunar colonies and the orbital habitat on the far side of Earth.
Agreed. Enterprise will clear the area around the lunar colonies.
Fine. Jirok and I will clear the far side of the planet.
Enterprise will set course for Luna.
The Bortesque and Lisette will lead the fight on the far side of Earth.
Earth's space dock is taking severe structural damage.
This is Benjamin, the Subject Online, episode 67 logging off.